Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Hilaal Live, and thanks for joining us on Channel 347. Now, we continue with tonight's show, and I've decided to invite a couple of authors, local authors, to be part of the show and to highlight the wonderful work that they've done and contributing to our community. Now, I attended the Cape Flats Book Fair last weekend. Chatted to likes of Desiree Ellis and Brother Tariq Millet as well. And now we've got via Zoom joining us the author of the book called Welcome to Capetown, Tarah Jaftha. Tarah, good evening and welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us, Tarah. You must be so excited and about your book, Welcome to Capetown. What inspired you to write this book, and how did the idea of this type of book come about?
So I'm currently studying teaching, and I volunteer at Maitland Library. I originally was inspired by a university assignment where I needed to create a book, and there I realized that I had this hidden talent.
Brilliant. Can you share maybe some insight into your writing process? Because I would imagine that you must have asked yourself so many questions. You may have, put aside some of those questions and just maybe concentrated on a few as well. I mean, do you have a specific routine or approach when you worked on your book?
So to be honest, I was actually sitting in the library when I wrote this book. And from the beginning, I just needed to establish who exactly would be my characters. And from there, the book just, took off. So it was a really amazing experience for me. And I mean, it took me less than 2 hours to create the story itself.
The book itself, is it designed and targeted to a particular audience?
So I'm studying foundation phase, so it would be particularly for those age groups, but the storyline cuts deep. So it's for adults, it can work for adults or kids, it doesn't matter really.
Okay. The book itself, did you draw inspiration from real life experiences? Did you draw inspiration from, people around you, experiences that you grew up with? Tell us a bit more.
So I was the ECD teacher in Cape Town, and I had a very diverse class. And seeing all those kids not worrying about, the cultural backgrounds or the colors of their skin was so amazing for me. And I didn't even know, that one day I'll be using that in one of my books, because I had children that came from different countries, and, they didn't feel that they also belong. And then when they came to Cape Town, and they could just see, everybody's authentic and everybody, shows kindness to one another. So, yeah.
We've got a couple of pictures of your book as well, and we're going to put up on the screen very shortly. As an author, when you think about the challenge that you faced, or maybe some of the challenges that you faced when going into this project, tell us a bit about that, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So there were lots and lots of challenges, especially, being a student, having my own tutoring and still doing exams and everything, But you know what? The positivity that I got and the support and everything just made me endure. So it basically outweighed all the challenges that I have. And, I just want to thank each and every one that took time out, to send shares and loves. I wrote this as an assignment, and I never thought that it would actually go as far as it did today. So I just want to thank each and every one that supported me and that is still supporting me.
Brilliant.
So
it's always nice to have people, supporting a great project like this as well. And I would imagine your publisher must be your biggest fan. How did that collaboration come about with yourself and your publisher?
So I was volunteering at the library, and they told me that this book is really good. I should actually publish it. And I was talking to my uncle, my mom's brother, Quentin Isaacs, and he told me that he has a friend that distributes books for the libraries. And from there, the guy that obviously now set me up with a publisher, and I met her. And from day one, it was just, I knew that God sent this lady to me. So we are, I work hand in hand with her, and we just have a really good relationship.
Brilliant. That's so lovely to hear. As a local author, do you draw inspiration from other authors, local and international? And if you do, would you like to mention some of those wonderful authors?
To be honest, I don't draw any inspiration from any authors, as I just, I didn't, at the beginning of the year, I never thought that I would even be an author, so like going into this industry, I would love to, before I have another book, I would love to actually look at more authors and how they go about things. But even my publisher, she's the author herself, and today she's even a publisher.
Brilliant.
So so her name is Hilaal, and I think she would be one of the authors that I would look up to and that inspires me.
Okay. I want to just go back to the logistics about the book as well. The research that you put into the book. Talk to us about that methodical process. I mean, surely you must have had a plan in place prior to the writing the book and the information that's in the book as well. How did that come about?
So the book is basically, as it's self-explanatory, it says, welcome to Cape Town. I live in Cape Town, and I just want everybody to, see Cape Town as how I see it, a place of where you can be authentic, you can be unique. And that is basically. And the storyline, it's also about, a boy relocating and not having fears about it. So I want children from all over the countries, not just South Africa, with whatever. I want them to feel comfortable, that even though you go into a new country, you'll always meet new friends, and there'll always be someone that will be kind and, yeah.
Brilliant. I think it's a lovely idea as well. Your book itself, has it only been sold locally? Has it reached the shores of other countries or other provinces?
So my book is currently on ebooks, and my publisher will be distributing my book to the libraries. So eventually my book will be in the libraries. I just want to show you, I have a copy over here.
Beautiful.
That you can have a look at. My launch will be this coming Saturday, the 11th of November at Maitland Library. So if anybody's interested, you are more than welcome to join.
Brilliant. And we're going to give out some of your details just now as we go along in this interview as well. But the book itself, I would imagine, targets, like you said, young and old, which is great. And it's always about making that change in their life as well. Do you find that maybe some of your personal experiences are somehow linked into that?
I do feel like that, because as a young South African female, diversity is a real big issue. Sometimes you don't feel as if you belong or you fit into a certain crowd. And for me, I want to break that stigma. So I want my book to serve as an inspiration to each and every person, that no matter the color of your skin, no matter of the background where you come from, you matter. And that is all that really matters.
Brilliant. So book one's out. Do you have any other projects we can look forward to? Is there a sequel to this one? Tell us more.
There will definitely be another, and I will definitely be publishing another book next year. You just need to watch this space, because
Nice.
when the bug bites, you just want to all the time, continue in that. And I just wanted to serve as an inspiration to each and every one, and just get our city out there so that people can know that Cape Town is the mother city.
Absolutely.
And good things is happening here.
Absolutely. Look, everyone's going to come to Cape Town in December now as well. So maybe they're all going to buy your book and to find out a bit more as well. How do people get hold of you if they'd like to invite you to a book fair, if they'd like to invite you to be part of their function? What are the best methods to do that?
They can contact me via my phone number, which would be 064-383-3620, or they can send me an email, Tarah Jaftha at 69, it's 69, Tarah Jaftha at 69 at gmail.com.
Okay. No worries. That's the best methods as well. All the very best
Yeah.
with the book launch this Saturday. I'm sure
Thank you
people
so
are looking
much.
forward to reading your book, purchasing it as well. Well done to you as a young individual for embarking on this project and being part of our community and celebrating our beautiful country.
Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Tarah, all the very best. We look forward to chatting to you in the near future. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
And that's Tarah Jaftha. The book's called Welcome to Capetown. It's on ebooks, or you can get hold of her on all the very good social media platforms and find out how you can purchase this book for your collection as well. Coming up after the break, we chat to another author, Ridwan Ariz, about his book and find out about how he got into this interesting project and how this project is actually evolving and changing the lives of other people as well. You are still watching Hilaal Live.